Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are back on the building. Last video I done the shed for a garden. This is the garden for the house that we've been building. I know it's been a while, but that is how it goes sometimes. So anyway, I've created a plane. This is going to be the size of the garden, this is going to be the front garden, and this is going to be the back garden. So what we need to do is just select that. I've put a loop cut in and lined it up with the house, and just so we've got a bit of separation there. Also what I'm going to do is turn these on, and then we're going to do another loop cut because I want like a paved area. We're also going to have a fence sort of here. So this part here, number 3, we can give that a new material, like a grey sort of material, just to say, oh, you know, this is the paved area. We could get rid of this, but I'm not sure at the moment. Okay, so I don't know if you've done the shed. What we're going to do, we're going to append. Oh, okay, so it's come out of edit mode, file, append. I need to find the shed. Let's go in there, into there, and look for the shed. You do the same. If you haven't done it, it doesn't matter. I'm going to import that, append. Let's see what it brings in. And the objects. What did I have a sphere for? Oh yeah, the doorknob. Right, I'm going to add a new folder and call it shed, and hopefully it's going to import it into there. So there are, yeah, that's cool, it did. Okay, so what we don't need is that big plane. What we do need is that, but we obviously, we obviously need to make it quite a bit smaller, as it's on the large side. So we'll just scale that down, I guess. Or maybe, yeah, it is scale. Let's see what that's like. Does that look about right? Maybe, maybe not. Well, scale it for that for now. See what happens. Maybe we could move. No, that'll do for now. On a hard standing. Maybe we could put it there, because we're going to have a fence there ultimately. So there's our shed. I think we just need to rotate it a little bit more, like that maybe. Oh, there we go. So there's our shed. Not really sure. Scale. It's obviously got to be the same sort of door size as that. Oh no, it's smaller though, isn't it? Because you've always got to crouch down to get through the door. We'll leave it for that for now. So there's the shed. On our path, or whatever you want to call it. What we actually can do is select this and shift D on the Y, and this can be like our fence panels. Let's just make sure the water is draining the right way, because we want it to drain on the neighbour's side. How nasty of me. But we also want it to be, because it's been painted, like a dark brown. I mean, you can have it whatever colour you so wish it to be. Shift D RZ 90 RZ 180. That'll do. And that's the right way around. So then we can just sort of bring it up here. We also need to put in some. Is it going to be high enough? Is it a high enough fence? I think it's around about sort of like 6 foot. But what we need to do is make the posts. So we're going to bring a cube in. We'll just scale it on down to 0.175. X and Y 0.175. And it's kind of like that. And then these can just be buttoned up to it like that. And then here, Shift D on the X, you can have that one. Maybe just make it a little bit bigger. Maybe there's a bit of wood. Just oh, actually, what we could have done is buttoned it up to there, move that across like so, move that across, and then Bob's your uncle. Maybe we need to move it across a little bit more. There we go, like that. So that's going to be our fences. Shift D on the Y, and then what you can do is select that one and that. Shift D on the Y, so you don't have to keep okay, and then select that one, and they are Shift D. You could do an array if you wanted to, and then I think just one more, Shift D on the Y. Oh, looks like we're going to need a smaller fence panel at the end, but that's okay, we can just select this one. So this is going to be like a half panel, and then we can bring that on over like so. It's looking actually quite good, even if I do say so myself. If we just do a top view and select that one, that one, that one, I'll just select all the fence panels all the way along, and just move them over so they're kind of central to the posts. And then what we can do is select the posts as well. Can you see what we're going to do here? I'm just going to zip them across and that, and then we can do a Shift D on the X and then move them just like that over there, like so. And then if we deselect, oh, the post didn't come across. So that one didn't go across, that one did, that one didn't. Just that, that one did. That one didn't. Okay, Shift D on the X, I think it was, and just plonk them there in the centre. And then what we need to do now is select that one, that one, that one, and then we're just going to rotate this. Shift D RZ 90, and I know it's not going to. Is that the right way around though? Is that going to be pouring on the outside? Yes. Cool. So let's just bring that across there. Make sure it's in line. Yeah. Oops, a little too much I think. And then it looks like a half a one, so rather than it being all odd, I'm going to select that one and that one, and then just pull it across, and then we're going to have maybe like this one, and then we're just going to make it a bit smaller, so we'll have like 2 3/4 lengths. Don't know if you can get a 3/4 length fence panel, but we can in the 3D world. Duplicate on the X, kind of like that. Let's just make that a little bit bigger, and then just make that one a little bit bigger, a bit smaller now, like so, and then we'll just bring that one in the center there. So then it doesn't look too bad at the edges. It's a nice big garden, I must say. We've got a nice little shed here. So what we could do is add in a bit of decking maybe. So let's just add in a cube. Bring that on over, and then let's just focus on that. Let's just bring it on in maybe that wide, that sort of thin. So we could have a bit of decking here, like that. Would you want the decking in front of your bedroom window? Oh no, no, because what we're going to do is we're also, in one of the videos, we're going to build on a second floor, so that's not going to be a bedroom. We've got a few plans for this. Anybody think it was real? So let's just 2.5. Let's go for a nice, not round number. Let's just make it a bit thinner. There we go. And then we can Shift D on the X. I think what we're going to do is have a little stair here, maybe, or we'll just come out this far and it'll have just like a little walkway. Yeah, that's what we do. And then we need to, because obviously this is going to be staggered, Shift D on the Y, but we need it to be staggered. That's how it's done, isn't it? Staggered? I don't really know. Shift D on the Y, X, like that. So that's what it's going to be like anyway. So let's just select that, and that, and Shift D on the Y, Shift D on the Y, Shift D on the Y. Not really sure, maybe come out about here. Let's give it a whirl. Shift D on the Y. Yeah, maybe to about there. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? And then we could have, so these will be cut down, so we'll just make those small enough to fit, like so. Maybe the pattern should be a bit different than that. Maybe we should take it down like there. Take that one down there. I don't know. Maybe take this one down there. Just to break it up a little bit. Maybe take this one up here. Because we're going to be like using offcuts as well. Take this one down there, and this one there. This one, we need to make it kind of like uniform, random sort of thing. And then Shift D on the X to bring that down. Because we want to make it kind of as real looking as possible, so it's not going to be like totally uniform, is it? No, like exact, because nobody has anything exact. Plus, like, we can come down here, maybe we just take it to the end there. Maybe we'll get rid of these. Could we have a hot tub on there? Shift A. And then we're going to create a cube, and then we'll see what a little hot tub would look like. I guess it'd be about that big, maybe a bit taller. Would it be that big? I don't own a hot tub, so I'm just guessing here. Oh, that's quite nice actually. Maybe we could just move it over a tad. Maybe we should take the deck into the ends. I think that would look pretty cool. Shift, actually let's select all of those. Oh no, we can't. Shift D on the X. Just move that back. I think that'll look pretty cool with it all there. And then the fencing, we could take it down to here. Let's just add that. Shift D on the Y. Okay, let's just move that in a little bit. I'm going to select those two. Shift D on the Y. We'll just put it there. Shift D on the Y. Just put it there. Shift D on the Y. And then again a little half fence. Shift D on the Y. Select this, just do a half fence. Bring that across. Let's just make that a little bit smaller. And then we could have like a gate here, so we could have like this half panel. Shift D R Z 90. Bring it across there. And then we could probably have a gate. Shift D on the X. Post that there. And then we can have a gate just there to come into the back garden. We can also, here we can have like a carport, or maybe make it into a garage. Yeah, maybe but that's for another video. So anyway, there's our garden so far. I'm just gonna finish these off. Shift D on the X. Okay, Shift D on the X. We'll just make those a little bit more. Shift D on the X. We'll tidy that up in a minute. Shift D on the X. 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 And just keep going until, on the X, until they're all done. Shift D on the X. A bit of a doubler there. And then what we need to do is just take one of these, Shift D R X 90, move it down into, so we've got like a front little panel bit there, and then let's just focus on that, and then we can bring it forward just to hide all the work underneath. Shift D on the X. Hide all the woodwork on the bottom there. Shift D on the X. I will tidy all this up. Shift D on the X. That'll be all good on the next video. Okay, and then we need to maybe Shift DRX 90 just to make a long step. Ooh. Maybe just bring it up. It's like a shallow step, really. Like that, just to help people up, and then we'll just Shift D on the Y over here, so we've got a step here. Maybe we could just make that the length there, sort of like that, and there we go. So I'll tidy all this up so it's all good for the next video. We've blocked in a hot tub. Maybe we can put a gazebo over it or something, I don't know. We've got our little shed. Let's just turn our roof on like that for now. Yeah. So that is where we are for now. So this is going to be we're doing the gardens for the house. We've got our shed in there, which we've done. We'll have a few other bits and pieces. Ultimately, maybe we'll have a garden around there. Maybe we got room for a little swimming pool, or a big swimming pool. I don't know. We'll see what happens on the next video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it probably wasn't much, but we've got our shed in there, which we've done on the last video. We've got our platform in there. We've done our fencing. We just got to do our gate. We've blocked in our jacuzzi, hot tub. To me, it is looking good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-da for now.